I've been working, recording a lot of songs, and now I'm actually getting ready to launch my very first studio album, which is on the 23rd of February at Alliance Francaise, 7:30 p.m. So before I was very busy in the studio working and recording, and then in 2019, I think my very first major project is my album launch, and then I'm hoping that after the album launch, I will really get engaged with other activities like shows, other projects, collaborations, and all of that. So we're looking forward, and we are very hopeful for that. It's been an interesting journey, I must say. It's never been easy, and it will still never be easy. As an artist, putting an album together, it's not too fun. But why mine was quite tough was I started it all alone, and then I was in school working on projects, school work, assignments, lectures, rehearsals, studio, and then getting people to play on the record. Sometimes you need to wait for other people's timing, because when I am ready, the studio engineer is not ready, the guitarist isn't ready, or someone else isn't ready. So it wasn't too easy like that. Even when you are able to pay for all their services, to now it's time. You need to really make sure that their timing works together, the engineer, whoever, third parties, and all of that. So it took me quite some time, I think for over a year, to put together an album. Yeah, I have a team that supported me throughout the production, and they've been really helpful. Like they guided me, shaped me, because most of the things I did, like if you listen to my album, it's not out yet, but when you listen to it, you could tell that, like it's a great album, I must say. Like, and I'm proud of myself. So the kind of work that has gone into the album, when you listen to it, it's not something I can do alone, all by myself. So I had a team that were even coaching me, as in how the direction of the songs, the everything, arrangements, instrumentation, the mix, because some we even had to pay like twice to get it mastered, because we didn't like the final outcome or the end product, so we kept trying to get what we wanted. And I can't do all of this by myself. I think that's my third music video, and that is one of the songs of the album yet to be released. Before we started shooting, I got really upset because of time. I had to wait for the director, and then all of that, and I was done with my makeup and waiting, and sometimes waiting makes you feel tired even more than working or doing something, especially when you have work ahead of you and you are waiting. But well, they had genuine reasons for delaying, because they also had to organize themselves and then put other things together. So that was it. But I think besides that, it was fun. It was fun shooting on set, and that was, I think, my very first time of shooting in the night in the pool with a guy, and seeing a lot of people around and all of. I think that was my very first time shooting a video of such, and I think it was fun. It challenged me to move out of my comfort zone, or how I did things in the past. So it was fun. It was challenging and interesting. I don't think so. I don't think so. In everything, there's always a beginning to everything. And then I wouldn't compare myself to artists who are very well established already, and then be expecting that the industry treats me equally as them. It depends on me to work harder, and then prove that I'm worth that kind of attention or that kind of treatment, because there are many people like me who show up, and then within a short while they disappear. So what shows that I'm not going to be one of them? So I don't think because I'm a new or anything, like I need to work hard to earn that from the industry. So I don't feel like the industry is being unfair to me or anything, or people are being like, it's normal. Yeah, I had support from great musicians such as Victor Day. He's a pianist. He helped to produce two of the songs on it, and then Philip Aqua and Dominic Kwashi, they are from the Patch B band. They also helped to play most of the guitars on the album. And then Ebenezer Krasi, like he's popularly known as Oshobo, he did most of the arrangements, and he coached my singing, and the orchestration, instruments, everything. He directed it all. And then I had people like Oko, and then Aminu, Ako on percussionist, and Aminu on talking drums, and then Abizi, Shaggy, and then Justice. They did the brass section. I have a lot of great musicians that worked on the album, but not to say like mainstream artists. No, I'm really ready for it, and because by God's grace, I have 2 degrees. I have a first degree and a second degree, and then I could get a job to do and earn salary at the end of them. But I choose to do this, so this should tell you that I'm really ready for it. And for me to be able to work on an album, it requires money, time, energy, determination, focus. I mean, a whole lot. Besides the money and then the management and all of that, you yourself, you need to be prepared, very organized, you know, psych up your mind, you know, get ready and all of that. So I'm really ready for it. And if you listen to the songs, like some of the songs are really performance songs. They are not just songs that you have to listen. Some you listen and enjoy, but some really need to be performed for people to appreciate it well. So we are planning. We have a lot of plans, but time will tell. Time will tell. I'm going to perform all of the songs on the album on the 23rd of February at Alliance Francaise. And then before then, the songs, the album will be released on the online platform music stores, so people can buy it on iTunes, Spotify, Aftown, and others. But my fans will get to connect with me, experience my performance, enjoy it, and then get more closer to me on the 23rd of February. We are launching it alongside the concert, and I'll be performing alone, I think, for like 2 hours. Support from the Patch Bay Band, of course.